Hello there. There we go. What's up, guys?
Guys, today is a little bit of a different video than we normally do.
Tell them, baby. Tell them.
So I'm going to be answering some girly questions, some girly facts. It actually kind of allows them to get to know me a little bit too, because some of these are going to be like experiences I've went through or figured out in my life so far.
And your boy is here for some male support and to share my 2 cents on some of these situations so we can hopefully help you guys out as well.
Because he knows me, I feel like, better than I know myself.
And I know Tony, fam.
That's true. I posted on our YouTube channel, I don't know, it might have been like 2 weeks ago, maybe less. Yeah. But I asked you guys to drop some girl questions that you guys had in the comments of that post.
Whoa, like I get the honors?
Yes, you get the honors of being the spokesperson for today's video. Oh my god,
this is a lot of notes.
If you guys are new here,
smash that subscribe button, guys, and please drop a like on this video. It helps us out so freaking much. Have you ever been insecure about your body? And if so, what did you do to help overcome that? Oh, it's deep, right into it.
That is a deep one. Actually, I'm like the perfect person to ask this question to. I'm gonna make it short and sweet. But I've definitely struggled since I was little with weight. So I was
gonna say, I'm sure every single person watching this has
at some point in their lives,
some sort of way like dealt with this.
Do you know what though? It's a lot about who you surround yourself with is how you're gonna feel. So I grew up like super skinny. I was a string bean, like literally couldn't put on muscle, couldn't put on weight.
Look like an actual giraffe, guys. Yeah. I kid you not.
Like my limbs were just unproportionate. I'm still a little unproportionate, but that's okay. And okay, I was pretty darn like, you know, like I felt good in my skin until around high school is when I started to party a little too much, and I started putting on weight, and then college happened.
The beers and the burgers started going down, am I right?
and that's when I started to gain weight. I will admit I was surrounded by a few people in my life that were very, very critical of me and my appearance. So that is super important to surround yourself with people who lift you up, because I was always told you had to look a certain way. So I did go through some eating disorder issues. And kind of, you guys are wondering, like, how did I get through this? Honestly, I did not heal until I met Hunter. I would go through up and down stages of loving the way I looked and then hating the way I looked and then not eating and eating too much with anxiety and everything. Sometimes food is what you go to when you're coping with anxiety.
Yeah.
But Hunter has allowed me to realize, like, food is fuel.
Me?
Work out, like, love your body, like, it does so much for you. Yeah. So I guess the question was, like, how did I overcome it? I overcame it with exercise, like finding a love and a balance for food. And just the mindset you guys need to have is food is fuel. Undereating is not gonna have you lose weight.
I think the main point she's trying to get across is, guys, surround yourself with positive influences.
Yeah.
Who you surround yourself with is who you're going to become.
Yeah.
So if you're surrounding yourself with people who are not eating healthy, who aren't exercising, who aren't in a good mental headspace, that's what you are going to become, guys. That, I mean, as sad as it is, like, that's literally what it is. You have to surround yourself with positive influences, confident people, happy people, people who like to work out, like exercise, like people who are in a good mental space. And that's going to rub off on you. He said, I know for me, college and my future is a huge stressor. As a young adult, how did you navigate the transition of moving away from home and seeing family less and moving away to live with your boyfriend and anxieties with that?
So college, just how that works.
Yeah,
so
kind of a two-parter.
So I actually went to college that was literally 30 minutes from my home because I wasn't ready to move away from family. I think I knew in high school that I just didn't want to move away. So sometimes it's important to make decisions based on how you're doing in that moment.
I can answer that question though for you.
But as soon as I met Hunter, he became family to me, and I wanted to be with him forever. So then moving with Hunter to Indiana, that was a big step for me, moving 6 hours away from my family when I was literally the most homebody you could ever imagine. Like, family was everything to me. It still is. But I think you just need to realize, like, sometimes stepping away is the best thing for you, and that will allow you to grow the most. I was definitely holding myself back, not moving away in college. I was so comfortable that I never grew as a person, but as soon as I moved away, I became like a whole new amazing version of myself.
Yeah, guys, I cannot express this enough. If you never get out of your hometown, I truly believe you will never live to your full potential. I just think there's so much out there that, like, getting away from your hometown, the people you grew up with, that you
There's
literally
less voices.
Yeah, you were so comfortable being around. I think just getting away from that and challenging yourself to try new things, to learn and grow. I think there's so much more
Find
out
new
there.
people.
Yeah, that just will help you just live life just to a whole new level of perspective.
Yeah, and if you're surrounded by, let's say, like, certain people right now, and you're like, I'm just not happy, these aren't my people, that's what moving away can do for you. It can
Yes.
help you find people that resonate with who you are as a person, and who, like we said in our first question, make you become the best version of yourself, because they're like-minded, they have a good mindset. Sometimes where you're at right now, if it's too comfortable, that's maybe not the best for you, and you need to branch out.
What is your experience with birth control?
Okay, that, I feel like I'm the best advocate for this, because I have literally, the last 3 years of my life have been the biggest roller coaster.
Yeah. Oh God.
Okay, so I will start back to college. That is when I started birth control, and I was actually just doing the pill. I think I tried 4 different pills. Every single one of them gave me a negative side effect. When I met Hunter, I went on the IUD, and if you guys don't know what an IUD is, it's not a pill, it's not a shot, it's something they put, I'll pop a picture up, it's something they put inside of you that just stays there for 5 years, and it's like 99.9% like effective, and it's just there. One of the most painful things I've ever experienced getting that thing in. It was horrible, but
it was fun. Yeah.
Not worth it though, guys. Like, I would do anything to tell myself that day I went to the doctor, do not do this.
Yeah.
I would do anything to that version of me. It makes me want to cry. I'm gonna try not to cry. I just don't know why I just got really emotional feeling.
Seeing, like, everything that Libby went through during that time period of having that, like, even as, like, easy and enjoyable as it was, like, sexual wise between Libby and I would never have her, like, go through that again, or, like, I wish she never, like, we never went through that, because, like, I witnessed the side effects of what Libby went through firsthand, being right there, and I just would not encourage it.
Really crying.
Why you cry?
That was, like, literally one of the hardest things I've ever went through, guys.
It's okay.
Okay, and this is the thing, like, some forms of birth control do work, and girls don't have side effects.
Yeah, some people say it doesn't bother them at all.
But one thing, listen to your body, because the amount of doctors I went to that told me, like, no, it's something to do with this, it's nothing to do with your birth control, like, you can't have side effects from that. That is BS. I had so many blood draws trying to figure out what was wrong with me. And it was literally the IUD that I had in for 3 years. 2 years of my life, I swear, were taken from me. Because I will explain some of the side effects. I got so fatigued that I could barely walk. Like, I would literally be, like, bed bound or couch bound.
Yeah.
Like, I literally was so tired, I felt like life was hard to even live, because I literally didn't feel myself. I was emotional. I felt sick, like nauseous all the time. Like, there would be periods of time where I'd be fine, and then boom, I'd be in front of the toilet thinking I'm gonna throw up. I was so weak, I couldn't work out. I could barely walk upstairs sometimes. And it was so mentally degrading and so effing frustrating when
So frustrating.
like when people would tell me like, no, it's not birth control, like you have something more serious wrong with you, and the amount of money my parents had to pay to try to like help me figure it out, which deep down I really did think it was the IUD. I really did, but it was so expensive. It was like $3,000 to get that in.
Really?
And it was the most painful thing I've ever experienced, so I was so scared to have it taken out because why would I waste all that money and that pain I went through? But I think that saying, like, if you're looking to be on birth control, maybe just don't do the IUD, right? Like, try the pill. They have shots. And obviously it's trial and error. You have to try things to figure out if it's going to affect your body. Obviously, my mom, she couldn't be on birth control either. I should have listened to her. She tried the IUD and it didn't work. So I definitely went through the ringer. Literally felt like I went to hell and back through that experience. But then I want to be an advocate for women to be like, you really don't need birth control. Like, there are condoms. I know this is super just like vulnerable, but like birth control really does like kill your body. Like, it is not a good substance. It's literally shutting down your ability to get pregnant. Like, that is so scary.
It blocks just all your hormones.
Yes.
There's other ways to practice safe sex without having to do that and like put your body through like just this emotional hormonal roller coaster.
I'm over a year of being off of that, and I still feel like I'm not 100% myself.
Yeah.
Which I kind of think of it this way: I had it for 3 years. I'm gonna say 3 years till I'm myself again.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just, to any girl out there that has went through what I've went through, like, I love you, and I'm so sorry you had to go through that because you feel so alone. And I hope this helps you not feel alone if you guys are experiencing that, or just gives you maybe an open mind of like, oh, maybe birth control is not the best thing for me.
Said, for a lot of teens, we are ashamed of our skin and tend to hide behind a lot of makeup. How did you become comfortable with embracing your natural skin with no filters or makeup?
First off, I don't completely disregard filters because I definitely use them on my Instagram stories. So
Facts, me too.
I don't want you to think like it's not okay to use filters, but when it does come to makeup, I've never been a makeup wearer, like religiously, you know? Like, I don't put it on every day. In high school, I never wore it. I didn't even do my hair. I kind of just looked like...
I never wore it.
I never wore it. I just looked like a dump. But I think that comes with me, honestly, guys, I'm being so honest, is being lazy. And growing up with a dad who just didn't like makeup. Like, he would always be like, you don't need it, like, you know? And if you're being told so often you don't need it, you kind of just think like, oh, I don't need it. But when it comes to like confidence in your skin, it really is, I feel like, about that self-love that we've talked about. Like, look in the mirror, like daily affirmations, like tell yourself you're beautiful, like look in the mirror and just like, guys, like this, you look in the mirror and you're like, Libby, you are beautiful. I'm telling you, look in the mirror and tell yourself you're beautiful. Cause it works. Scientifically proven.
I'm beautiful.
Yeah. But with my skin journey, I got very lucky. Oh, this is another thing with the IUD. I'm very lucky that when I was growing up, I had literally no acne. I was so blessed. And I got that from my dad. I just didn't have acne. But as soon as I got that IUD put in, I've had cystic acne. And at first, I will admit, I was very upset and I would cry. And I didn't know what to do. And I was like, I'm not used to this. Like, what do I do? Like, I don't like makeup. So I tried all these skin products and everything. And I think what it comes down to is if makeup makes you feel beautiful, wear it. I was like, don't hide behind it. You're beautiful. And if you have some blemishes on your skin, it's part of growing. You could be at an age where your hormones are a little out of balance, and that's what causes acne.
Just don't become reliant on it to like make that your daily life.
Yeah, or to make you look a certain way. Like, it is important to be comfortable in your own skin, but use makeup to maybe make you feel a little more confident or enhance what's already so beautiful underneath the makeup.
If you can be confident without it and know and trust that you are beautiful without it, then like, you know, if you wear it, it's only gonna be better from there.
Exactly. So honestly, my opinion would be, if you are kind of getting frustrated with like always feeling like you need makeup, slowly start taking away products out of your routine and just get to the bare necessities. Mascara, boom.
Your natural self is the most beautiful self.
And guys,
I tell Libby that all the time.
Don't love makeup. Like, I swear it is so rare for a guy to be like, I need you to put a face on, like a makeup on.
Like for Libby, and this might be different for other people, but when Libby wears makeup and I see her, I'm honestly like thrown off. I'm like, what are you doing?
I mean, right now it's pretty basic, but like if I put lipstick and contour.
Yeah, and I don't, for me personally, I just think it's a bad look when like girls just literally cake on the makeup.
Yeah.
Because this just might be my opinion, but I can tell like they're like trying to hide behind the makeup for another issue. And if you can be like confident in your own skin without a ton of makeup, then like I think that is the most attractive thing.
Yes, amen. It is. Even if you have acne, who cares? It's who you are.
It's a growth phase. I had acne.
Yeah.
Libby's had acne.
I still have it.
We've all had acne. Like
if you guys want me to, I have like 8 zits on my forehead right now.
Just embrace it.
Exactly.
Embrace it. Love yourself. Stay confident. Like it might be a nuisance. It might be annoying as frick, but like.
And can I say
at the end of the day,
go ahead.
You can't freaking do anything about it.
And all those celebrities you think have porcelain skin, I can promise you, it's photoshopped.
Best female self-care products.
So I'm gonna kind of just talk about like what I do, but I'm actually gonna link products down below in my Amazon storefront. I'm gonna put all of my favorite self-care products and just link it down below.
I like that. Does it hurt the first time doing the dirty?
Somebody asked
We wouldn't know, right?
That's true.
Wouldn't know.
First off, it is so important to wait until you feel super comfortable with that person. It's less important for guys. I feel like it is important for guys, but it's more talked about in the girl world. Does it hurt? Do you know what's really sad? Am I really exposed? Do I really open up here?
I don't know what you're gonna say. I don't know how true this is, but I feel like your first time, it is very like emotional. Like there's a chemical that.
Well, it's new.
Yeah.
And it's with someone. It's like.
Yeah, like that first time is gonna stick a little bit more than.
I mean, what I'm trying to say is like make sure the person you're doing it with for the first time is someone you are so comfortable with, and you feel like you can be so vulnerable and open with them and like talk through it with them, because that is so important.
Yeah, if you're like being rushed into it or like don't feel 100%
ready.
Yeah, ready and confident that you want that, then don't do it.
Like, just for your mental well-being.
It's not worth it.
And this is the thing.
You want it to be meaningful. You want it to mean a lot to you, because like that's a special moment too.
It is. And the one thing, I feel like it will hurt less the more comfortable you were or are with that person, because they're gonna make sure it doesn't hurt. Does that make sense?
Right.
But if you're with someone who's not respectful,
the more in the mood you are, the better it's going to feel. If you're confident about it and you're ready to do it, like,
and make sure you're in a good stage.
You're doing it in a safe way, like, then everything should be good. And if it doesn't, then you can say no. You can say stop. Like, and if they respect you, then they will listen to you. Like, I feel like the girl controls that situation.
Oh, 100%.
Yes, like if you're a girl watching this, like you control that.
No, yes, you put your foot down.
You can say start, you can say stop, and you can be done. Like, and if the guy does not listen to that, then punch him in the face and never talk to him again. Right? Yeah.
He's gonna be such a good dad.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, I hope you kind of enjoyed that. It was just us being super like vulnerable and open with them. And I think it's sometimes fun to get down to the nitty gritty and like talk about things that are kind of uncomfortable to talk about.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
We got deep.
We did.
We went deep.
And if you guys have any more questions or type of like question and answer you want us to do, drop it down in the comments. And Hunter, what word do they need to type down in the comments?
Nitty gritty. If you guys are still watching, comment nitty gritty.
Nitty gritty.
And also, guys, if this video gets 700 likes in
2 days.
2 days, I will give you my 2 cents. We will do the same thing.
Girl, boy talk.
But I'm gonna do the boy talk. We're gonna talk the guy talk down and dirty. I'm gonna answer all the juice.
All the juice.
All the juice, everything you wanna know.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. And with that being said, we'll see you in the next video. Peace. You okay?
Got a dry throat.